the top 5 strikers in the Premier League. This season?
Currently, in this season, bro.
So we'll start with number 1.
I'm trying to think. Just give me a minute.
Or should I shoot you with names?
Yeah.
Watkins, Duran.
I was thinking of Watkins, but I don't know about his form.
Havertz. Who else?
So like
number 1. Who should start?
Obviously, I'm gonna start with the king, the Viking himself.
No brainer.
Erling Haaland.
it's for sure Haaland.
Haaland.
Yeah.
Yes.
We sort of, and the crazy part is just look at the noise around how he's having a poor season, this and that.
Yeah.
Which he is according to his standards, but if you look at the numbers, they're still crazy
That's
numbers.
still crazy. Yeah,
You know, it's just
like,
show you what a freak he is.
You guys might critique him all you want, but like, guys,
You would want him.
I'd understand if he had never done it before at the national level or at other clubs, but he did it. Like, literally drop back, get balls, like, score hat-tricks, like, come off the bench, rescue this guy. Right now, you guys are calling him a tap-in merchant. No.
Has to be Alex Isak. Like, I feel like
Same.
it's undebatable right now. Current form, he's probably the best striker
Popping, yeah.
in the world, maybe. I don't know.
Debatable.
Yeah, debatable. I mean, people will bring up Lewandowski, people will bring up Kane. He's in the Prem. It's the most competitive league in the world. So I feel like he has a case based on current form only.
Based on current form,
not talking talent. But like for now, Alex Isak is my number 1 striker.
Nah, for me, Haaland is elite.
Put respect on that guy. Like, bro, Ronaldo, like, is the only guy who's just as professional in terms of finishing that I've ever seen. Like, cause like this guy, like the way he does it, bro.
Nah, he's elite. For me, he's number 1. I think he's even still in the Golden Boot competition even after this drought.
I mean, like, the only reason why Mbappe like gets a major win, but if he had been born to a better nation, this guy would be like better than K.
I still think he's the best striker in the league.
For sure.
Pound for pound.
100%.
When it comes to converting chances, scoring, having a variety of different finishes. Weak foot, right foot, header. He's the best.
What he just said also, Isak. I think out of the years that he's played for Newcastle, this is probably his best spell of form. I don't think he's in the contention for Golden Boot, but just right now,
Is he not like 16 goals?
16.
Yeah, I think he's up there with Haaland, 15 or 16.
Okay.
So he's not that far.
He's not that far,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, considering that also his team isn't exactly top 4, maybe you can say top 6, but not top 4.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's still able to make the cut. Even the teams that he's scoring against United, that's
Bangers,
nothing
bro.
unusual.
The Liverpool
Scoring
goal.
against
Bangers,
Liverpool,
bangers.
yeah.
Beautiful goal.
So
That was goal of the month, actually.
it did get goal of the month. He won 2, goal of the month and player of the month. So yeah, that just shows you how good he is.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know, who's your number 2?
My number 2,
Really?
I think
For me,
like
it's
this
very
guy,
obvious.
he's agility, skill, like he's got the curl, he's got the shot power, like he has everything. Maybe like, but like he still gets the headers. I mean, Alexander, bro, like
Isak.
icing on the cake, bro.
For sure, 100% Alexander Isak.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been tearing it up, dog.
Like Arsenal, that's the guy you guys are missing, dog. And like yeah, bro, like did it against Van Dijk, like bro, did it against Saliba. All your so-called best defenders in the world, he's coming up clutch against them consistently, bro.
Yeah, so for me, I agree, man. This guy has just he's got the minerals, man. He's a star.
His movement is just so crazy, dog. He's a good striker. He dribbles as well, like.
Yeah,
Who would have
and
thought?
I feel like the good thing with Isak is that he's very multi-dimensional. With Haaland, you're getting an out-and-out goal scorer. But with Isak, it's like you get a player that can fit into a lot of different systems. Like he doesn't need to play. He doesn't need to be favored by the play. So it's like he's a hustler, the type of player that can play in a lot of different ways. In terms of how the team wants to play. So it makes him really good because he's really good at finishing. He's really good at driving the ball. He's really good at passing. He's good at a lot of things. He's a multifaceted striker. So if you say he's second, then yeah, for sure he is.
It makes sense.
My second is the GOAT, obviously, Erling Haaland, best Prem striker in the world in history.
Okay.
We all know this, you know.
History.
In history, yeah, he's better than every guy. Wayne Rooney, cool.
So it's a no-brainer for me. Isak, amazing player. I don't know why anyone else didn't go for him.
But I don't see any other top two other than Isak and Haaland.
Okay, then we're gonna have a problem. My number 2 now is Chris Wood. Not to try to put Erling Haaland down or anything, but I just think that Wood, especially from a team like Forest, he's the underground player that has defined odds in terms of like goal scoring, because the teams that he's scoring against also they're quite similar to what Isak is doing, scoring against the big teams. And yeah, we just never saw it coming. Even when the season began, if you're going to give a top 5 of the Golden Boot people, he wasn't even in the charts.
Never put Chris.
So I think it's really impressive that he's somehow been able to go on this run of form where he's able to score goals like this. He seems also important for them because that's where most of the goals are coming from. The only reason why I put him ahead of Haaland is the drop in Haaland's form, but otherwise, I expected more from Haaland. But Haaland, it's not even a Haaland thing; it's more of a Man City thing. The whole team in itself is just struggling a bit. But for number 2,
my number 3 is Jackson. I know you're gonna say no, you're not. But who's better than Jackson?
Why should I say no?
Yeah, like I know you're gonna argue it, but who's better than Jackson?
Okay, you want me to say my number 3?
Yes.
Okay, number 3 I go Duran.
Hey nigga, like the guy, bro, like the New Zealander is putting his country on the map.
Chris.
Yes, dog. Like
Nottingham Forest. These guys were in relegation contention not too long ago, bro. So like, you give credit to Chris Wood for the season he's having, and I'm not mad at him being ahead of Haaland. I honestly can't argue against it. He's having the season of his life. He's in the form of his life. So I just hope to see more of it. I hope it continues. But as long as you guys are going to 5th.
You guys have been doing dumb. We went to Old Trafford, demolished dumb niggas, bro.
Even scored against Chelsea.
You see, wait, but like, bro, like, small clubs, he's done it. Like right now, his team is on form. Like, shout out to him, bro. I feel like he's crucial for where they are in the season currently. I don't know why I still don't have him on my FPL, but
I don't know either.
Inflation.
I don't know why you don't either.
Duran, in terms of what? Duran wasn't even a starting striker when
I know, but look at the times he did get minutes.
Okay, that's fair, but what makes him better than Jackson?
I know you're going to start pointing out Jackson's plays, all that plays.
Exactly, but if we can point those things out for Isak, why can't we point them out for Jackson?
I'm not making an argument. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay.
But I'm just looking at how they played this season.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm taking into consideration even last season. So if somebody's playing the way Jackson is playing, the way he played last season, he played well last season, and he continued it on to this season. So it's like he has credit in the bank. So it's not like he started. He's not like he's just on form or he's just doing well.
Like we're still wondering whether it's Duran on form or it's just like
but it's like with people like Duran, it's like okay, you score a lot of goals
and you score amazing goals.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's like what else do you do apart from just scoring?
I get you.
Well, what does he do? Does he drive his team up the field? Does he have good link-up play? Can he hold the ball up? Can he do those things? Okay. Because those things are also things that you have to consider in a striker.
Does Haaland do those things?
Yes, he does. Okay. Haaland is very good at hold-up play and link-up play. He's very good. It's just that City doesn't exploit those talents in him.
Okay, my number 3 is basically your number 2, Haaland.
And yeah, like I said, it's not a way of putting down Haaland in any way. It's just that team is struggling. But the boy is still putting up good numbers if you think about it. Because even when he was going through that dry spell of not scoring goals, he was still number one.
Number one.
You know how crazy that is. He was still number one, and even though it's not his best season yet so far, I still think it's a bit impressive that you can go on that drought. Because there was a point where they were going. I know when United beat them during the derby, that was like the 6th or 7th game that they were losing in a row. So even during those times, he was still number one. It was before Salah caught up. I still think it's impressive because that means he was a beast.
Surprisingly for me, I think the third best striker in the Premier League is Jackson. I feel like Jackson's all-round play is amazing for what we need him for. His hold-up play, his movement, his runs. I don't like him, but I feel if I'm being fair, in comparison to other strikers, I feel like he
takes majority of the boxes.
Yeah, for me, he takes majority of the boxes, and that's why I would have Chris Wood in fourth, because Chris Wood right now is on fire, man.
My number 4, I'll go with Jackson number 4. In fact,
And my number 4, I feel like, is Watkins.
But then now at Nottingham, bro, this guy is just yeah, bro, he's just doing amazing things. That's why for me, Chris Wood is he in my FPL team has been there for a while, because you know a guy that you just need to service. He will just service. Here's your food. Eat. You know. So I feel like Chris Wood. I'm putting Jackson over Chris Wood because of the overall ability and the age. And Chris Wood, I feel like he's older. I think. So that's who's my fourth.
I know people will say Watkins misses chances, what, and I feel like he's really good in terms of also all-round play. Maybe he's had a bit of bad form this season, but in terms of all-round play, he's really good. And last season he scored a lot of goals. He also assisted a lot of goals, and he's a very good striker in terms of link up, in terms of keeping the ball up.
You know this across the field goal.
Yes, he's also good at that. Yeah, he's
so
also
fucking
good
good
at
at
that.
that.
Yeah.
My number 4 is okay. I'll put Johan Wissa.
But it is really him because Jackson he reminds me he's similar to somebody that I've given up at my club.
No. You see, that's the people. Similar in what way?
Similar, I didn't see that the same.
Similar in what way?
They take all of the boxes, but Jackson gets converts
better.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Yeah.
Why did I put him? I just think he's been able to provide a great scoring form in replacement of Ivan Toney. And yeah, you might say he's not a striker because he didn't start out as a striker, but that's the position that we are seeing him playing in for Brentford. He's in the middle, Kevin Schade is on the left, Mbeumo was on the right. If Mbeumo was playing in the middle, I would have put him there. But for the sake of this list, I just decided to put Johan Wissa. But yeah, credit to him also. He's not the only one. That dynamic duo of him and Mbeumo is very powerful. And also a team like Brentford, he's putting up insane stats. Just putting in numbers, he's scoring goals. Yeah, like he said, it's starting to get tough now. So yeah, that's why I threw him in Wissa, because I felt like if I left him out of the list, it would be a bit too harsh.
He's always in the right place, making the right call, basically bugging the defenders. When as a defender, when Jackson is there, you're restless because he's always because and I doubt Kyle Palmer would be this exceptional now if it was without Jackson in the indirect trouble that he causes, because
I don't know.
Yeah, he's really special. Really.
I don't know. Jackson, he does his job, but not to say that if there was someone else, he wouldn't do a great job. I don't know about that, but Yeah, I feel cool. Yeah, you have to give some credit to
I
Jackson.
didn't say like it all boys down, but it plays in a huge factor.
Facts.
My number 4, I feel like most people should have him in their list, is Mateus Cunha. He's for what Wolves is right now. He's done an amazing job. Like he's banging goals from everywhere. Though he's like that Cole Palmer. He's the only shining light in that team. Him and Strand Larsen, they have a good partnership, much like Vissa and Mbeumo.
Yeah.
But like Cunha, for the season he's having, I'm sure he signed a contract the other week, and I was shocked. I was like,
Extension.
yeah, he's like, dude, what are you doing? But like, I'm assuming it's one of those Palhinha deals, like where you sign a contract before the summer, so like the team doesn't lose out. Yeah, the team doesn't lose out
of them.
exactly.
If they do try to sign him.
Yeah, because like based on the form he's having, and if Wolves relegates, surely he's getting a move to a big club. I don't know what that is. People have mentioned him to replace Mo Salah at
Liverpool.
At Liverpool when he leaves, if he leaves, or even at Arsenal. I don't know about us. I don't think we're getting Mamusha. I don't think, but like bigger club, if he stays in the Premier League for sure, he's gonna get a good move. Or even if he goes back to the Bundesliga, wherever, he's a good player for he. Yeah, you know, he deserves to be at a big club for sure.
My number 5 is Solanke.
But for my 5th, I'll have the guy who should be our striker right now. We should have bought him. It would have been a good buy. I don't know if we would have agreed, but Solanke.
Because it's hard to translate from a team like Bournemouth to Spurs, but he's done it really well.
He was even doing it at Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Let's
but
not
he
act
plays
like
really. He
wasn't.
plays really well, and he's the type of striker that also is very good at a bit of everything.
70 million, bro. Nah, that's a bit too much for me, bro. But like, if you guys were talking about somebody who could give this guy competition and you didn't mind the age, Ivan Toney was exceptional enough to do that job, bro. Like better than Solanke for me. I think Tottenham should have went for him. But anyway, who am I? Not my club. He's a good. I don't know, Brian. Probably because he failed at you guys. He failed at, well. But he was like, the best. He was captain of England and he's under 21s. Like he was the best under 21 player, but I don't know what happened after that.
He's my number 5.
Yeah, for sure. I'll put him number 5 as well.
Basically, Mateus Cunha. Yeah, because he's been exceptional, man. He's been the star of the team, the number 10. He's just been, like he said, that Cole Palmer. And honestly, I don't even watch Wolves that much, but I know that whenever there's a goal involvement or just a goal in general, that man is always in there. And I don't see anybody else fit to go above Cunha. I think everybody else is mentioned in the list of positions that I've mentioned, and yeah, Cunha deserves to be in the top 5. And yeah,
but like now, I'm gonna give it to Wow. That celebration only his first game back against the defending champions, but I'm back. Alright, like that guy, like Joao Pedro.
Oh, Pedro.
Brighton.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
that's how it is.
My number 5 is probably someone that deserves a lot more minutes than he's getting, and I think we all know John Duran. He's a special talent, man. Like come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure even Watkins is a
Yeah,
bit worried now.
He's feeling the heat, though. He's feeling like his minutes are getting chipped away slowly.
That signs off like the list for me. And honorable mentions like young upcoming. He's good. Like he's doing the job. Liam Delap.
Nah.
But yeah, John Duran is my number 5. He's on 7 goals right now. I'm pretty sure he's gonna pass the 10 goal mark. Hopefully he gets to 15. I'd love to see that for him. And we just hope to see next season if he's staying and he's starting, or if he's leaving to a bigger club, or even just a same level club as Villa, because right now they're a big club as well. Maybe it's like maybe he'll replace him at Newcastle.
Go to Newcastle. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
You never know.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That guy is that guy is just he just runs around, bro.
Right.
Chelsea fans
it's a small club, Ipswich, dog. Like 6 goals. How many goals? 7
There's
goals.
some people who are just suited for those clubs. Once they go to a big club and you're playing against a low block, that stuff won't work.
That's why I feel Solanke is.
I feel Solanke is doing well, bro. Because put Liam Delap in a big team. None of that running stuff will
The guy
work.
played with Cole Palmer, dog.
Yes, when they were
bro, like no,
in academy teams.
that
no one,
group of that group of players, it's all blossoming. Like no, it's
Yeah.
just, I felt like no.
Nah, well, we have Tosin. He was in that group and he's whack. It's very slow.
So that's my top 5.